the key elements of the four-stage consolidation of democracy is to have a vibrant civil society. In fact, it is one of the hardest to accomplish, because you need to really create a balance between the government and civil society that is pressing and pushing on the government to function and act, as you said. And you are very close to the organizations and to the activists and to the people who are representing the civil society. How do you see your role, and what are the issues that you feel like you need to work on? And then also Parliament at large, what have they done, and what is still to be done that you think should be done before? You just finished the session a couple of days ago, so we still have something coming very soon. So how you view that?
I think in Iraq you should not expect too much, because you're going to be surprised by things. So, and sometimes it's like a joke. We make this joke among ourselves. So we didn't do so much, but we didn't really made a lot of troubles too. So, so in terms of normalizing it, so I mentioned that going back to normalcy, that's going to be both achievements for Parliament and also for government, the biggest achievement, security-wise and politically. And this Parliament is more talking about, improving public services, job opportunities, and it's not the tensions in the Parliament is more other than the issues that coming from Washington and Iran distracting us. But the most of the topics are about how to improve the lives of the people, and how to create more jobs, how to improve electricity, provide more electricity, and IDPs, how they can, we can help them return to their cities. So this is the major issues. When we ask other the MPs that they have, they've been there previous terms, that they say it was that the previous terms of Parliament was shaped by terrorism, sectarianism, and also the referendum also was part of a 2 years long process, the debate in the Parliament. So that was fruitless talks and discussions. Now we are talking about normal things that is really matter to our people. We have the tensions between Baghdad and Erbil is based on the budget, how much money you're going to get and how much oil you're going to get me. So it's not more about that, are you going to separate, we are not going to allow you, it's going to military confrontation. But in terms of legislation, in our committee, we passed a couple laws because it's part of our syndicate, forming more a few more new syndicates for different groups, chemists, physicists, and the tech groups also, they want to have their own unions. So this is the major role of our committee, and also trying to this year, the new budget, to have a space or a fund from Parliament to civil society organizations, not from the government, something from Parliament will be allocated to them. In Parliament, we also were able to pass which is called the Iraqi management, financial management law, something like that, which is called the Constitution of Financial Policy in Iraq. It has some flaws, some issues in terms of dealing with regions and also local governments, but it has been one of the laws that need to be passed a few years ago, and it has been delayed, but finally we were able to pass that. And also we worked on some other laws for the matters, the families of the matters of security forces, improving their lives, and also some amendment to I think the Iraqi foreign affairs with regional and Iraq joining other conventions, stuff like that. But it's not a big achievement because half of the term, last year been shaped by the government formation.
Speaking of that, and I have